Which is the best? The new Tesla Model 3, which has been heavily revised, or the newer BYD Seal?
Yo guys, this war against like the United States. Yeah. It's China it's United States that is causing this war. Yes, Trump, yeah. I don't want to get cancelled, but this war actually right now going against United States, and I'm sure you have heard of it for you to be in this video. The BYD, and I think it's because, it's because of the BYD latest model. I'm going to make a video upon that car, the U9. I guess Tesla, yeah, kind of scared. China gonna take over the market, but no, China are not those kind of people. But let's get back. Let's compare. Which car do you think is gonna win? Like, which car do you think has more features than the Tesla?
Which is so fresh from China. Now, to compare them, what I'm going to do is talk you around the exteriors, show you the interiors, compare their technology, put them through a series of tests. I've just farted. And of course, a drag race them. I'm Matt Watson, and you're watching Car Wow with America.
So for drag race, I'm going to like look at their spec and try to make a choice, because right now, I don't want to be biased. I've watched a lot of videos concerning the BYD, and come on, oh boy, I love them. But the Tesla, my guy. So let's see.
America versus China, the war none of us really need.
Shout out to Car Wow, guys.
Let's start off with the prices. So the Tesla is actually the least expensive car of the two in terms of the starting price, because it kicks off at just under £40,000 for the single motor rear drive version, whereas the single motor rear drive version of the BYD starts from just over £45,000. However, the cars that I have here are the dual motor versions. For the Tesla, the starting price of that is just under £50,000, whereas the BYD Seal is slightly less expensive, £48,500.
Okay.
So these cars are pretty closely matched on price. But which one
fair guys,
the best? Let's start with the new Tesla Model 3. Tell you the truth, it's not complete.
For the price, the BYD is way cheaper. I don't know why it's this expensive. I guess it has gotten to this stage, but when you go search this thing online, I don't want to promise too much, tell you that I'm going to do the research, but when you go search this thing online, you're going to see that these cars are cheap. They are cheap compared to the Tesla. They're cheap.
Pretty much underneath.
I haven't watched this drag race, so I really can't say. Anything I say here, I'm biased, so I'm going with the BYD.
3, 2, 1.
I'm just going with the BYD for no reason. That's why I hate. Yo, that's fast, man. Smoked. The Tesla is keeping up. Tesla is keeping up.
Come on!
Ooh, that was
so then what exactly happened? Well, as you can see, it's very close on the line, but the slow motion action replay reveals that it was the BYD that crossed the line first ahead of the Tesla. However, both cars recorded a standing quarter-mile time of 12.6 seconds.
So, the BYD is quicker in a drag race than the Tesla, but can the Tesla pull things back when it comes to the interior? The basic dashboard design is similar to the old car, but there's a new LED strip around the base of the windscreen, some added aluminium on the centre console, and new dashboard trims. These changes are good. What's not so good though is the fact that the indicator stalks have been ditched in favour of buttons on the steering wheel, which are awkward to use. And the physical gear selector has gone too.
Not gonna lie, the interior on the BYD, which you guys should pay attention to, is crazy, guys. Crazy, insanely crazy, like superb. Shout out to Chinese for that, man. Shout out to them, man.
Now you have to swipe a slider icon on the infotainment screen to switch from forward to reverse gear. Tesla, you have taken minimalism too far. The BYD couldn't be more different.
Most of the BYD sales interior is pretty conventional. There's a normal drive selector, thank God. Well, unless of course your God is Elon. And there's some physical buttons on the centre console.
Shout out to
yeah,
Elon.
it's a pretty normal too, though the curved dashboard is less so. And generally the materials in the BYD are a match for the Teslas, but there are some scratchy bits of trim on the door handles and door bins, which are two areas you'll actually touch quite a bit. Speaking of which, there's a decent amount of storage in the seal's cabin, but then that's also true of the Tesla.
Now you can't talk about these cars' interiors without mentioning their massive touchscreens. Both measure over 15.
Bro, their touchscreen are insane. I think it's this version of the BYD that has the screen that from landscape it rotates to portrait. I don't know. Let's see.
The inches.
Yes, you still get all the same silly sound effects as in the old Model 3, but the screen is brighter and faster now. I guess that means more farts per minute. The rest of the infotainment is basically the same as before, so that means no physical buttons. There are a few shortcut icons for the climate control, which is good, but adjusting other settings is more of a faff, especially when you're driving. In fact, Tesla only seems to care about features you can use when you're parked. You get Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus, and Zoom. There are even racing games you can play using the steering wheel as a control.
Yo guys, like, stick around. When I mean stick around, go subscribe, because you don't want to miss the content I'm gonna drop back to back. Guys, I have a challenge I'm thinking about, but I will have challenges. That's why it's a challenge. I have going to school, I have meeting up with other tasks. I want to make and upload videos every single day for 30 days. So I've been thinking of it for quite a while now. Yeah, up to like, not up to a week, but since this week ended, I've been thinking of it. My challenges is either people around me or school, college. This is my final year though, so I would have a lot of time with you guys. Don't worry, I'm here, I'm coming for you guys. I'm here for you guys. Just go subscribe and give me that thumbs up. Let's reach a lot of people. Let's create our world, man. Let's create our world. Let's go to China together. Let's leave US and go to Shout out to Trump.
If you want to look like a kid who's been left on their own in a car. But you can't get Apple CarPlay nor Android Auto. Why not? You can get them in almost every other car these days, even a mid-range Dacia Sandero. Okay, so the Model 3's infotainment system is actually pretty good on the whole. It's definitely easier to use than lots of other touchscreens, and I'm talking about those from Volkswagen. However, the Model 3 isn't perfect. Tesla flat out refuses to give its cars a heads-up display. And you really need one in the Model 3 because the speedometer is only visible on the central screen. And I don't like having to look slightly off to the side every time I want to check my speed. I'm definitely not the only one who thinks that.
This is not a problem with the BYD seal because they have sensibly given their car a digital driver's display. Look at the speedo's just there. Oh, you've also got a heads-up display, so you can have the speed there projected on the road in front of you. I don't know why Tesla don't just fit their cars with heads-up displays. But there is one thing you can do with the BYD's infotainment system you can't do with the Teslas.
This was literally what I was telling you guys. Yes, portrait mode.
In truth, this screen is a bit of a gimmick. This is exactly the kind of thing that'll probably stop working when the car gets a bit old. Some features don't even work properly in both orientations right now, like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but at least you do get smartphone mirroring, unlike in the Model 3. Speaking of which, some of the BYD's menus also look like they were inspired by the Tesla, but they're more fiddly and generally less easy to use. There aren't any permanent shortcut icons like you get in the Tesla either, so doing simple stuff like changing the cabin temperatures is just more difficult. It's not all bad though. I like the way the sat-nav displays in portrait mode because you can see more of your route ahead. And this brings me on to my next tip.
So far so good. I'm going to give the winner of interior to the Tesla. Yeah. I just love the way the Tesla is. Who are you giving a winner to? Comment below. Guys, I'm going to do a review on the BYD U9. That's the car that Speed went to see, which it's rumored he bought. And that car that when he jumped, the car jumped, like the car bounced.
The car can even dance by like.
So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, you have not subscribed, so you should not click off yet. You should hit the subscribe button, like this video, give me a thumbs up. And guys, what do you think of everyday challenge? For those of you that watched this part of the video, please leave your comments. Would you love to see the different ideas I will have for everyday challenge for you guys? And if you would, let me know. Shout out to you guys. I love you guys. I would love the support. To a particular guy, I should be able to pull out my phone and mention your name. But shout out to you. Thank you for the support. You made a good comment to me and gave me positive support to continue. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Peace out.